పని చేస్తేనే బతకాలి తింటాకలేదని బాధలేదు బాబు కన్నారంటే అదే చేస్తారు
Let us start at 7:05. I'm stopping the sharing. So I'll open the scenario sheet and all. Okay. I'll be back at 7:05 in 1 minute.
Kalpana, can you start recording on Zoom?
Sorry, I haven't unmuted. I'm so sorry. Yes. So from where we'll start? So we'll start our discussion right from the basics, from where you should start. So from where you should start your journey. So from that point, we'll start. Okay. Now, first of all, when we are having Rajeshwar, can you switch off your video? So first of all, what is that you need to have when you start working on Tableau? So Tableau has different products, right? That first 2 weeks of recorded videos. If you go to the first week's recorded videos here, you will observe the first scenario is about website tour, how to use the website. I'll show it in the end. The second one is how to download Tableau desktop. So this one will help you how to download Tableau desktop into your machine. The immediate video is about Tableau products. Before starting anything, you need to know what are all the products that are available on Tableau. So as of now, that video can't be played in this mode, in the instructor mode, but you just watch this video. It is just 5 minutes video to have basic understanding about what are the products that you will have in Tableau and what are all the products that you need to work on. Okay, that details will be here, but I'll give a basic intro. To start working on Tableau desktop developer, if you are being called as a developer, then you should start. You should have your Tableau desktop version. So here you are able to select when I start, even I'll show on my screen also. You're able to see one screen on my, one image on my screen, right? So on this Tableau products, these are all the Tableau products that Tableau is offering, guys. So what are all the Tableau prep is about? Tableau preparation. Tableau desktop is the basic interface that you work on to develop your dashboards and all these things. And Tableau server is where you present once you develop your dashboards, you need to share your work with your clients or the end users, right? That is where you will publish your Tableau workbooks to the Tableau server or Tableau online. So Tableau online means Tableau on cloud, guys. Here, even Tableau Online, it will provide web edit also. So once you develop your reports, you will publish either to Tableau server or to Tableau Online. Tableau Public is a platform where you will, when you want to present your data, just our purpose, even if you can practice your Tableau work, all the works that we are learning here, right? That you can practice in Tableau Public. Other than that, on a professional end, how Tableau Public will be useful for us means when you want to show the capabilities of what you are learning or what you want to present something onto a public platform. So then Tableau Public is the platform where you can share your where you can share your Tableau dashboards. But what is this? The limitation between Tableau server, online and public means Tableau Public is an open platform. Anyone and everyone on this earth who is having this Tableau Public credentials, they can open your viz and they can see your viz. So data security will not be there. Just for your presentational purpose, just to show. And here Tableau Public is a very good platform to learn the capabilities of Tableau, guys. From the other person's vizes, if you go to that platform and if you see, you can see what are all the capabilities of Tableau. And Tableau Mobile, once you are having your Tableau server online, so even if you want to open your Tableau dashboard on mobile, then Tableau mobile app is also available. Tableau Reader is something like, here you have developed your Tableau desktop, your dashboard, guys. But you don't only this Tableau is, in some cases, the usage of Tableau per dashboard is very limited, only 2, 3 or 4 people. If in that case, you have developed one report, I'm your manager, I don't have server credentials, but I want to see the report. Then I can install Tableau Reader, and whatever that workbook that you have designed here, you can send it to me and I can use that. So this is a free version. Out of all these, here, this Tableau Public and this Tableau Reader these two are the free versions. Other than that, all these need to be paid to use this. Okay, but here for all of them, you might not have Tableau desktop to practice. So why? Because it will available only for 14 days trial. You go to Tableau, if you start typing like Tableau desktop, it hardly takes 2 minutes to download the Tableau desktop, guys. Not even 2 minutes, it will less than a minute it will take. Here you just enter your details and download free trial. Why it is saying download free trial? Because here it is available only for 14 days, guys. So after 14 days, you can't access the Tableau desktop, whatever that you have downloaded. Then what is the way that you need to practice your Tableau? Then that is where either you use Tableau Public, or if any one of your relatives or some cousins or neighbors who are in the college, who cross the age of 16, they'll be into some college, right? So take their ID cards. So take their ID cards, and here you can produce one product ID. Get Tableau for free. See, earlier it was saying take the free trial. Here it is saying Tableau for free. Why it is saying Tableau for free means here you will get 1 year license. Here, just get the details of 1 second, guys. So here either even if you are in teaching, then if you are a professor, in that case also you can produce, just give the school name and just they'll ask somewhere here, they'll ask the image to upload or something. Then you can get your student license. With this, you can have your Tableau for 1 year for free, guys. Just as how professional version of Tableau in the companies you will use, the same professional version of Tableau will be available into your machine. Okay, if you can produce this, you can use this. And one more thing is that once you got this product information, this can be used on 2 machines, guys. Earlier it was for 3, but now these days it is limiting only to 2, guys. So you can share it with others. If someone is already produced, means just share it with others, guys. No problem will be erased on your machine. It can be shared. Okay. And if this is not possible, only if it is for your practice purpose, then Tableau Public is enough, guys. Okay. As of now, don't download Tableau. So if you can't produce your student license, then just download Tableau Public. So what are all the limitations between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop? I'll show you as and when that topic comes. Okay. Now, let us come to one more point, guys. When I have downloaded Tableau, for example, I used the link and whatever that I've shown you. So I have downloaded either free trial or a student version, whatever that might be. What is that it will happen? How will I come to know that Tableau got installed? Guys, it hardly takes 1 minute to install, guys. When you have installed your Tableau, you will get some icons like this. What are all these? I'll explain you. Why I'm having these many options here, I'll explain you, guys. Here, so I'm having some Tableau 2021.3, 2021.4, 2022.1 Tableau Public. So like this, you will get the icons, guys. When you are having Tableau Desktop, along with Tableau Desktop, you can have Tableau Public also. Then why I'm having these many versions? So let us see that scenario by scenario. And before that, once you install Tableau, what are the changes that you need to observe immediately? One change you need to observe here is that here you will go to your documents. In any of your machine, under documents, Tableau immediately creates one folder, guys. Why it is taking? Tableau is taking that space to execute whatever that you are developing. So it needs some backend support. It has its own algorithms and all these things, right? So for that, Tableau will create my Tableau repository under this will happen for sure, guys. Under my Tableau repository, and here the data is available in the form of folders. What are all these? So here, if you have any bookmarks, so what is that in future, I'll show you. So Tableau is providing some sample data. So here, again, let us come back to these data sources, but Tableau will provide some sample data to work on with this. So that is called sample superstore data. Now, if so these extensions, see the extensions are paid versions. So what is that? Later we'll talk about map sources and all this. For each and every purpose of the execution of Tableau, Tableau itself created some subfolders. Even if you, one second. One second. One second, guys. So once you create your workbooks, then here are subfolders, some preferences. So what is this notepad type of thing here? When you want to add custom colors. So each one has its own importance and its own. Vinay, aren't you able to hear me perfectly? I'm so sorry. I haven't seen your message.
No, I can hear you now. Actually, this issue was from my side. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So now here Tableau will always create these subfolders like this. Then this is the basic information you need to have before starting your journey in Tableau. Once this is all completed, right? Let us come back to one point here. What is that point here? I want to talk about whatever that we are learning here. We'll talk as scenario by scenario so that you will understand what is that we are learning here. Download Tableau. So here, this is the prior version, guys. So here Tableau, I'm here clearly I'm saying in the bracket present version is Tableau 2020.1, 2022.1. Why I'm asking Tableau prior version? Why I'm asking Tableau prior version? And here just go to browser Tableau 2020.3 or 2021.1. So whatever that. So just try to download that. Now here, go to that, and here it will gives you the option to download Tableau desktop. So the prior versions, why we are asking you to download the prior versions? See here, when you are working on your Tableau, might be you will keep 3 to 4 years experience. The present version is 2022.1. Where can I see the present version? I'll show you. But as of now, just understand my words. The present version is 2022.1. You are keeping your experience as 3 to 4 years, 5 years. So that means here you need to have at least one of the prior versions into your machine, so that you can understand what is the UI changes. Why? Because from 2020.3 to 2022.1, Tableau has some interface changes, some functional wise changes. So what are all these? You will understand. But to have that idea, first you need to have the prior versions into your machine. When I'm having the latest version, can I have the prior versions in my machine? Yes, obviously, right? You're able to see, right? The present version is Tableau 2022.1, but even then I'm having the prior versions also. So at a time, you can have prior versions along with the latest version of Tableau. Now, here you just download that. Now I'm going back to this scenarios. Download Tableau public into your machine. Whatever the source that you want to download, just simply go to the browser and ask for it. Tableau public also, it will take 1 minute of time, guys. 1 minute, not even 1 minute of time, just it is like, so download Tableau public. As you are having your desktop version like Tableau 2021.3, Tableau 2021.1, Tableau 2022.1, can I have the prior versions also? No, only one Tableau public, the latest version will be available in your machine. So here, what are these 2021.3, 2021.4 means in your, based on the present year. For example, 2022, with the latest changes, Tableau released one version. In the same year, if Tableau has one more, so only minor changes means it will be mentioned as like subversions like 2022.1, 0.3, 0.4, 2.4 like this. But if some major means some 2 or 3 considerable changes are there, then here it will goes with these version changes like 2021.3, 2021.4, 2022.1. Like this, it will release the versions. Okay, now. So just download your Tableau public into your machine, guys. Now here, let us try to open Tableau once. How to open Tableau? Open anything, guys. Here I am opening any version is fine. I'm opening one version, guys. When I'm opening one version, Tableau is saying here some update is available. You're able to see, right? On the right hand side. So let us come to this part, but on this right hand side, you're able to see, right? Tableau is saying that, so some latest version 2022.2. Is it available in my machine? No, it is not available. Tableau is saying that some new version is ready. So do you want to have that new version into your machine or not? So in real times, we immediately with the version update, immediately we will not jump to the latest versions, guys. Will take some time. Why? Because from version to version, if you are switching means the work will be so that procedure will be there. So immediately we can't switch, we will not switch to the latest versions. So, and here that is what it is saying. A new version of Tableau and the professional, so a maintenance update for professional edition is available. So like this, it will give some notifications. If you want to take this, just take this. As of now, I'm skipping that. Then again, immediately something is coming as file recovery. So all these things you will understand later, guys. But as it is opening now, you will have some that curiosity, right? What is that it is happening? I haven't explained. So here, what is that? Sometimes Tableau will suddenly, when we are working, Tableau will suddenly crash out, guys. So while it crashed out, so here might be you're saving your work, might be you're not saving your work, irrespective of whether you press this Control S or not. Tableau in the backend will save it to the latest time. Like for example, it crashed at 8:55 p.m. for example, till 8:54 your file will be saved automatically by Tableau. So when it is crashed, then immediately this file recovery page will open. Once you open Tableau, immediately this file recovery page will come, and just double click on that. Your dashboard will be in your hands. Even if you save, even if you don't save, Tableau will take care of that. So that is about this, guys. Now what? I immediately open Tableau and I am on to some page. What is this page called? This page is called landing page. Tableau landing page. What is that I have on Tableau landing page? Here, if you can see, the total space is divided between connect, open, and discover. So what is that I have in connect? In connect, you can connect to your, first of all, what is Tableau, guys? Before starting anything, just you need to understand one point, that Tableau is a read-only file. Why we mention it as Tableau read-only file? Here, whatever that you are connecting to, so whatever that you want to bring something, the data sources, you will bring your data source to Tableau, you will develop your reports, and you will publish to the server. Tableau will work as an interface. It will not hold anything into its own path. Then here, what is that we need to do? To start anything, you need to connect to any data, right? So what is this connected to Tableau server? I'll explain you guys. But here, when you are having your data, if your data is in your flat files like Excel, text file, JSON, Access, or in all these things, then the connectivity is provided here. And if your data is in your server, then the connectivity is given here in the form of to a server. Tableau, sorry. Guys, can you please mute? Guys, please. Now here, so here Tableau is providing the connectivity to these many servers. So directly just click on that and enter the credentials, and you are good to use that server to get your data. Okay. So I've shown you, right? Now let me open Tableau Public. I just said that Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop one and the same with few limitations. So what are that few limitations? Let me show you one thing. So it is also, when I'm opening this, it is also opening this landing page, right? It is also looking like something like similar to Tableau Desktop. Yes or no? But here you are able to see, right? Tableau Public. This is Tableau Public. Here, connectivity is here. Let me switch to this. Here, the connectivity is what is this connected to Tableau server? I will explain you. But are you able to find the same here? No. And here, to a file, yes, we can connect to the same sort of files here. But here, this more is not coming. Why this more is not coming in Tableau Public? So I'll show you what is this more. Here, this more means Tableau data extracts. So that option is not there in Tableau Public. Only you can connect to these many file data sources. Now here, if I click on to a server, if I click on more, in Tableau Public, you will connect, you can connect to only these three server type of data sources, whereas in your Tableau Desktop, you can connect to these many data sources. So this is one limitation, guys, between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. As of now, I'm closing. So again, when that situation comes, I'll take that. Now here, once you got this here, this is saved data sources, means what I have shown you earlier in my Tableau repository, we are having data sources folder, if you remember. So if you save your data sources, then whatever the data sources that are saved here, that will be coming here. These are coming as saved data sources. And what is this space? This space is called open. The very much recent workbook that you have developed or the report that you have developed will be listed here. And from the work that you have done, if you think that this is the most important one, it should be shown every time whenever I open Tableau Desktop, means just go to that view, and here you are able to see this pin, right? So let me unselect, let me close this. So now here somewhere here it is available. Let me take this. Somewhere here it is available, right? when I click on this pin, just observe, when I click on this pin here, these these two are not pinned messages, guys. Immediately it will move to the front row, and whenever you open your Tableau, based on the recent updates that you will do, based on the recent worksheets that you will develop, these will get replaced, guys. If you are getting a new chart, obviously the older ones will get replaced with the newer ones. But every time when you open your workbook, first these pinned messages will be opened, then based on the space availability, the remaining will be shown like this. And what is this one, guys? Samples. So to know the capabilities of Tableau, what is that you can do in Tableau? Tableau is giving you some sample workbooks, guys. Just go to this and explore the workbooks and click on that sample workbooks, guys. Immediately these will open and you can observe what are all that you can do in Tableau. And now here on the right hand side, it is giving you some options like discover. What is that you will have under the discover? Here, when you are very new to Tableau, you don't know anything about Tableau, then Tableau will provide some 2-minute, 3-minute videos about this. So what is Tableau and what are all these connecting to data, how to write calculations and understanding Tableau and how to build some charts. With that, some 2-minute, 3-minute videos are there. So click on this more training videos. It hardly takes 30 or 40 minutes to watch all these videos, guys. To have some basic understanding, even you can watch these videos also. Okay, so here, if you want to get Tableau prep, and if Tableau is releasing any blueprints or something, some latest information, then Tableau will provide all these here in the form of resources, guys. What is this Tableau community forum means? You are working on Tableau. For example, you have some 5-6 years of experience, but at some situation with some work, you got stuck up at some visualization or some calculations, whatever that might be. Then here, this Tableau community forums is available. It is very much active, guys. So if you post your query, if you post your requirement, somewhere, someone from all sorts of this world who is working on Tableau, they'll be in this platform, guys. Whenever someone posts, if they are having their solution, immediately they'll respond and they will give you the solution, guys. So it is not that you will never get any help. You will for sure, someone will respond, guys, but it will, so if it is immediately available, then you will get the answer in 1 or 2 hours. If it is not available, it will take some 1 or 2 days, but for sure you will get some answer. Okay, and here if Tableau is having any latest blog post, then it is about that. And here this space is given to Tableau. If Tableau is having the latest version, then Tableau will mention about that the version availability. Or else here this space is given to if someone is presenting some viz in Tableau public, which is very much like very much presentable, then Tableau will bring that to this space and it will show you that viz here. Okay, other than that, if the version is available, then Tableau will show like this. So this is the space, this entire space is called landing page. Then where I will use my data, where I'll start working on this. This is just an interface to use. Then where should I work? That is where the scenario, the next scenario. Create a sample text file and connect it to Tableau. So let us connect it to this later. But as of now, in my data source, anyone?
Ma'am, I have a quick question.
Yeah, sure. Yes. Yes. Here, from lower version to higher version, if you are open any workbook, automatically it will open and it will say that you can't switch back to the prior versions what you are having. Do you want to proceed or not? Okay, like this you will get one. Okay, now here we will in my data sources, in my documents, I'm having my Tableau repository. Under that data sources. And one more point I forgot to tell you. Here, what is that I have done here when I'm having Tableau desktop, guys? I have downloaded Tableau 2021.3, 2021.4, 2022.1. For each of the Tableau version download, will I get separate My Tableau repositories? No, you will not get separate My Tableau repositories, even if you are having more than one Tableau desktop versions. Under documents, you will have My Tableau repository. With each version that you are adding, under data sources folder, you will get subfolders like this. But you will not have more than one My Tableau repository.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, hello.
Yes, ma.
In mine, basically, in Tableau repository, I'm not getting the any folders. Basically, I have checked. I have already downloaded each and everything, but in my Tableau repository, I don't have any folders. Basically,
Don't have
data
any
sources.
folders.
Yeah.
You downloaded Tableau public or Tableau desktop?
Tableau public.
Public, right? Yes. Under Tableau public, you will not have. For that, what is that I'm suggesting here is that here you're able to see you registered in Rayapati Analytics. Right?
Not yet. I have to.
Register in Rayapati Analytics, then immediately you will get access to this first 2 weeks, guys. Here, if you can see under week 1, here if you go to this week 1, under week 1 scenarios, you are able to see some data sources, right? Global Superstore and Sample Superstore. Just get these two data sets.
Okay, fine then. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, then what is that we are talking here? Yes, this is the one. So what is that I'm saying here? For each of the version download, you will have many My Tableau repositories. One My Tableau repository. Under that, you will get these subfolders like this. Now here I'm having, when I open this data source, I'm having this sample superstore. You are able to see, right? What are all these? You will understand. Don't worry. So as of now, I'm having some Excel file here, right? Let us connect it to this data source, guys. So where I'm going to this Tableau landing page. And here on this Tableau landing page, I'm clicking on this. What is your file type? Where is your data? My data is under Excel. Now here I'm clicking on this. Now here I'm clicking on this Microsoft Excel. When I click on this Microsoft Excel, where is your source? Under documents, My Tableau repository. Here under data sources, I'm having any version you will take, that will be one and the same, guys. So here only the year will be changing in the data source. Now I'm using this sample superstore. So immediately you are getting some, you have redirected to another page. Yes or no? From landing page, you have redirected to another page. This is called data source page, guys. Now from where I have come to this page, here you're able to see this Tableau icon, some sort of icon, right? If you can click on this, you can toggle between this landing page and the data source page, guys. Why I'm showing each and every minute point to here for you guys means you need to have that feasibility with your Tableau desktop. Which version is available, where that is where your proficiency will come into picture. You should act like you are having that 4 and 5 years of experience. Even when you are dragging your sheets, when you are dragging your data sources, when you are defining something, you should behave like you are having 4 to 5 years of experience. Okay, that all comes with practice, guys. Don't worry. Now here, I'm having this orders. You are able to see, right? These are all called named ranges. So what is that? I'll show you. And here, these, you are able to see the table sort of image, right? So these are the tables that where my data is available. So I want to use these tables. Then how to use the tables? Here, this right-hand side space is empty, right? Purely empty, right? I'm dragging this to this space, guys. This is called Tableau's canvas. This is the canvas that is available. What is that you want to develop and what is the data you want to use? Just drag it to the space. And here, this space is divided again in between two parts. It got partitioned into two. What is this? This is the canvas where you will bring your tables and you define your joins or you define your relationships. Relationships is one concept that is available in Tableau. So to have that understanding, first you need to have some basics about Tableau. That is why in today's joins and relationships is the first step you will do when you are working as a real timer. But as a learner, joins and relationships you will learn at the last. Why means, first of all the things, all the basics about Tableau, first you need to have that idea. Then we'll come back to the points of joins and relationships. As of now, this is the space. How you will use that? Here, you want to bring another table to define join or relationship. You are getting noodles, right? You are able to see the noodles things, right? So this is how you will give your define your relationship. I'm removing this, guys, as of now. Even if you want to define your joins, click on the first table, open, and here you will bring, here you will define your join. So what are all these? You will understand later. Let us not come to this part in the starting sessions only. Okay. Now, as of now, we will use this orders table to learn the capabilities or learn the functionalities of Tableau. Then what are these or all these options, guys? So connection and all this. So let us come to this part tomorrow or day after tomorrow, guys. In the first session, if we have the discussion about this, then it might be a confusion for you. Now from here onwards, let us go scenario by scenario to understand something here. What are all that scenarios? And one more point, guys. One more point. Here, what is it I have connected to? I have connected to the Excel data source. Now here, let me go to this. Here, if you are having, if you will connect to any server, for example, here your database guy will give you this server credentials, and here you will enter username and password, right? Once you enter your server details, once you enter your username and passwords, once you click on this sign in, immediately you will be redirected to this page. The features and the presentation, everything will be similar to this only, guys. Only one difference is that under your server, you will have your schemas, right? That schemas list will be coming here. Once you select in which schema your data is available, here some list of schemas will be available with this drop down. From that list of schemas, whatever the schema that where your data is available, again, what are all the tables that you are having under that schema will be shown here. From that, you will select your table and you will drag here, you will perform your joins, you will define your relationship. From here onwards, the work and whatever that functionalities, the work, that will be same, guys. No change between using your server and no change between using your flat file, whatever that might be. Once you are here, the functionality will be same. That is what I want to mention. Now here I'm here. I'm on this page. From where I got this orders table, I got this data from my server, from the data where the data is available. So this is how I am using this expand and collapse. So what is that? You will understand. So what is that? You are getting the information when I drag this table. Here it is saying you got 21 fields of 9,000 odd rows. So here you are getting 21 columns with 9,000, somewhere around 10,000 rows of data you are getting. Here it is presenting first 100 rows of data as a sample just to show you how the data is coming. Okay, now I'm going back to the scenario. What is that they're asking? Connect to sample superstore. That is what we have done. Try to split order ID column using split and custom split. So you got your data, guys. This is the data you got from your data source. Here you are having your order ID column. From this order ID column where you are getting from your server, at the Tableau end, your requirement is that only you just need these numerics. You're able to see the numerics, right? You are getting CA-2021- and some numerics. On the Tableau end, to develop some reports, you don't need all these data. All this data. You just need only these numbers. Okay. Then what is that I'm using here? For every column that you are getting from Tableau, you are able to see, right, when I'm hovering on this. Hovering means when I'm keeping my cursor on this, you are getting this drop down, right? When I click on this drop down, you are having some options, guys. You will understand every option, but come to the last. Here, what is that you are having? One option is called split and the other option is called custom split. When I use this split, immediately are you able to observe anything? Immediate change, what is that you are able to understand? Here you are able to see, right? Earlier it is 21 fields. Now here it got changed to 24 fields. Where the change is happening? Now just go to the end. So these are all the columns, right? 21 columns. Now if you come to the end, you are able to see, right? Order ID hyphen split 1, order ID hyphen split 2, order ID hyphen split. What is that? It happened immediately on this order ID, wherever this delimiter is there. Delimiter means the data separation. This hyphen is there, right? That hyphen is the delimiter. Wherever the delimiter is there, Tableau divided that data into the columns. As you are having two delimiters, Tableau divided that into 3 columns. That is what it is present here. But do you need all these 3 columns for your data in Tableau? What is that you want? You want only this order ID, these pure numbers that you want. I'm pressing Ctrl Z, guys. Ctrl Z will help us to undo the changes that we have done. When I click Ctrl Z again, it will come back to 21. That means whatever the split that I applied, again, that got vanished from the list of the columns that we are having. I mentioned you earlier, what is that? From 2020 version to 2022-2021 version, there are some changes at the UI level, at the functionality wise also. One such change is that in the earlier versions, in 2020 version or 2021 version, again in 2021, from 2021.3, again the changes are like this only. If you are applying your split here, then immediately next to the column, that means here you are getting this order date, right? Instead of that, immediately next to the column, you used to get those split columns. But from the latest version, they are coming at the end of your table. That is one change. Okay. And again, once we come back to the scenario, do you need all these 3 columns? Oh, no, I just need only these numbers. Then here, instead of split, I can use custom split. How to use custom split? Just mention your separator. What is your delimiter? Split off. What is that you are looking for? First 1 column or first 2 columns, or from last you want 1 column, or from last you want 2 columns, or by default, if I select all means everything, whatever that you are having, you want that to be splitted. So that can be achieved using split also. Then if you have any customized columns to split, then select that. From the last, I just want only 1 column. When I click on OK, now see Tableau is giving 22 field, means only the required has come here. And if you observe, when you are having your order ID at this ABC, what is this ABC? This is data type. The immediate discussion is about this only. But I'm asking you to observe here. Before ABC, are you getting anything? No, just ABC. Just come to the last one that we have defined. This is also ABC. That means this is also having the string data. So what is that? We'll talk about this. But here, before to ABC, here you are getting equal to. Here you are getting equal to. That means this is the derived column. This is the column that you are getting from your data source. If you are having equal to, means that is derived or the calculated field. If you are not getting anything, if you are getting some symbols like this, means these are all the columns that you got from your data source. Okay, till this point you are clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Everything is clear.
Yeah, sure. So now, what happens when you? Yes.
I have one quick question.
Yeah,
here.
sure, ma.
And now, in the order ID which you have taken to perform split,
Yes. Yes. So there are other ways where you can handle your data with string calculations. These are very basics. What is that we can do at the data source page? That is what we are discussing. There is completely exclusive sessions on handling your string data, handling your date data, handling your number data, everything. Got it? Yeah, sure. No. The question is like here. So someone asked, right? What is the question? So the question is that here you are having some like the delimiters are very much specific, and you're having a polished data. Then you can apply that clearly. What if I don't have the data in a clear format? Then how I can get the data? That is what the question is. That we will see in string calculations. Okay, there is a lot to learn, guys. These are just basics. Okay. Now, what happens when you change the data types of the columns, and how do they behave for each data type change? So what is that we are talking here? Here, when you are getting your data from the data source, based on the data that it is having in the columns, Tableau is giving this data types. These are called the data types. What are these? When Tableau is having pure numbers, when the column is having pure numbers, Tableau will assign the data type as numbers. So how will I come to know that whether it has assigned numbers or not? If you're getting hash means, Tableau is understanding that it is. Now again, let me press Ctrl Z, guys, so that we can come back to 21. So I'm taking out this. Sorry. So I came back to 21, right? Now here, if I come to the last, here you're able to see, right, hash. So hash means that you are having purely numbers in your data type. If you are having alphanumeric with strings and numbers, then Tableau is assigning this ABC. ABC means string data. So where I can see what is that Tableau has assigned other than this hash symbol and ABC means, just click on this, guys. Just click on the hash, you are able to see, right? By default, based on the data that you are having, Tableau is assigning the data type. Okay. Now here, this one is having dates, guys. That is why Tableau assigned that as a date here. Now here, if you come to this place, here you are able to see some globe symbol also, right? So if you are having any geographical information in your data set, then Tableau has that intelligence to understand that you are having geographical information, and it will assign these globe symbols, guys. When I click on this globe symbol here, by default, what is the data it is having under that? It will assign that data type. Based on the data type, it will assign this data type. And here, for this, the geographical role is defined. So what is this geographical role on and all these things? We will have a exclusive session on maps, guys. Some 2 or 3 days session will be there. So you will understand all these basics, but just to have an idea. So what is that Tableau is holding? We are understanding we are trying to understand these data types, guys. Now what? Now what is that they're asking us here? How Tableau behaves, what happens when you change the data types of the columns, and how Tableau behaves. That is what we need to understand here. First of all, I'm having ABC, guys. ABC means what? ABC means purely it is the string data that you are having. So when I'm trying to change the string data to a number, there is no such value to replace the string into the numbers. That is why when you're trying to convert, when you're trying to change the data type from string to number, you will get nulls, guys. Okay, the same way, here you are getting nulls, right? The same way, let me go to the numbers, guys. Here I'm having sales. I have gone to these numbers. Here, by default, it is number decimal. Now, I'm trying to convert this to string. Are you getting any nulls? No. When you're trying to change from string to number, it has given you the nulls. Why it has given you the nulls? Because there is no such replacement to change the value from string to null. But what is the case when I'm converting a number to a string? I'm unable to understand any difference. I'm unable to observe any change here. Still it is remaining the same like this. It is holding the data like this and still it is standing like this. Then what are the changes that it will have? Can I have it in the form of string? No. There are some behavioral changes. So what are the behavioral changes? I'll show you tomorrow. But one point you are clear, right? From string to number, you can't convert, but from number to string, you can convert. What are the behavioral changes? I'll show you guys tomorrow once we are on to this page. Why? Because here you can't understand what is the behavioral change. You need to be on to this page where you start your working, where you start working on Tableau, then you will understand what is a behavioral change. Okay, then let us come back to one more point. What is that one more point? Here I'm having dates, guys. Dates, whether what is that I'm explaining, whether you understand here or not, that is fine, guys. Why? Because again, I said you right, to handle data separately at each level. To handle strings, we need to understand string calculations. To handle dates, we need to have date calculations. To handle numbers, we need to have number calculations. All these things are there. Don't worry about anything. Now, what is that I'm doing here? I'm having the dates, right? Yes. Yeah, because that is string, right? So that is what I'll see here. This is the string, right? Now here, when you are taking this string here, the here in the backend, while writing that string alignments and all these things, the behavior will be different here. Even here, the numbers will be taking from this position. It will take till the end. It will be at this position. When you are taking your string, the space is started from this and it is giving the data like this. But what is the change? You can't understand here. Even in your data sources, how they will when they are defining strings, when they are defining numbers, they will have certain formats. If you understand data structures and the formats while defining your data types. What is this format A999? That format will be there, right? Based on that structure, it will be aligned here. Understood, right? Now, sorry, not number whole, number decimal. Okay, now here, guys, about these dates. Now, what is it I'm doing? From date, I'm just converting it to string. Now, are you able to understand any change here? Still, it is looking like the same. But what is that you need to understand when you are converting a date to a string? That you can't understand here. Again, it is about a behavioral change. It will not have the basic instinct of what a date should contain. So what is that? I'll show you tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, but when one more point you need to understand. From date I have converted to string, I haven't observed any change. Okay, but let me do one more thing. I'm coming back to date. From date, I'm converting this to number, guys. What is it? It is happening immediately. Some numbers are coming into picture. What are all these numbers? These are called Julian numbers, guys. What is Julian number? So what is Julian number means? Based on the data that you are having, considering 0101, that means January 1st, 1900 as day 1. For each progressive day from there onwards, will be adding 1 to the prior day. You're getting my point? From when, what is meant by this number, guys? This number is 44,508th day. From when? What is this date, guys? Month, day, and year. month, day, year format. How can I understand it is month, day, year? Here, if you come to this date, 4/15/2022, that means month, day, and year. That means this is the month, 11th month, November 8th, 2021. This day will be 44,508th day from when? From January 1st, 1900. January 2nd, 1900 will be, what is that numerical number? My date is January 2nd, 1900. Then what is the numerical date number? In the number format, it is 2. No, not -2. Each progressive day will add 1 to the prior day. January 1st will be 1. January 2nd will be 2. January 3rd will be 3. From when? From January 1st, 1900. If you start counting like that, then this November 8th will be, November 8th, 2021 will be 44,508th day. Are you able to understand? Yeah. Even if you are not understanding this basic point here, don't worry, guys. Let's see, that is what? On date calculation exclusively, we will have 1 week session. That is why I'm saying you, don't worry about any point that you are unable to understand here. Just try to listen to these things. Just keep it in your mind. You will understand everything clearly in the later sections. Yes. Yeah. What is the no? For this date, what is the Julian number? That is what it is showing. For today's date, for example, today's date is, what is this? 25th July. 25th July might be 45,734th day. Let us this is just an example. 45,738. Tomorrow's date will be, tomorrow's Julian number will be 45,739. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the number of days that passed from there onwards. Got it, right? Yes. Don't worry, you will understand. Okay. Now,
So, ma'am, basically we are counting from the 1st of Jan 20 from 1900, 1900, right? 1900, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So, as the day will increase, the same will count from the same day, 1st January 1900.
Yeah, that is what here today's, for example,
Yeah.
that is what we are saying. Example, this is 45,738 today's date in Julian numbers. Then tomorrow's will be 45,739. Yes or no? Yesterday's date will be
It's 37.
37, right? Yeah. Each progressing day will add 1. That's it. Very simple point. Let us remember that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Observe the change in icons for different data types. Just now you got to know what is hash, what is APC and all. Try to change the aliases of the segment with first 4-letter abbreviation. So what is that they're asking here? Here from the database, when you got your data, there are some columns. We got to know, right? We got 21 columns from the data, right? Under that, one such column that I got from my database is segment, where it is having the names of the segments like this. Now, if I go to these options, just now we learned, right? On every column, you will have some options. I'm going to the options of the segment. Here, there are some options. From that, one such option is aliases. What is meant by aliasing? Here, I'm closing one more time, guys. Here, I'm going to this. Here, you are having rename and you are having aliases. Rename means you are renaming the column. Whatever the name that you are getting, customer name, segment. So if you want to change that name here at the Tableau end, then you can rename. But aliasing means whatever the dimensional field members under that segment, whatever the segments that you are, for example, my I'm handling DMart data, guys. DMart is offering the whatever the goods that it is offering in these three segments. Whichever product you will sell, they will fall under either of these three segments, guys. So I'm having these three segments, but the data is getting repeated for how many rows, guys? For all the 10,000 rows that you are having here, right? For all the 10,000 rows, this segment is repeating. That doesn't mean you are having 10,000 segments. So here you are having three segments that is getting repeated here. Now, I'm having this. When I'm having this, here I'm clicking on this. Now this is the consumer that I'm getting. So this consumer, I'm just aliasing. I'm not renaming this. Aliasing. I'm just aliasing this name. I'm just aliasing as consumer, and here instead of corporate, I'm giving it as corp, and here instead of home office, I'm giving it as home. Right? When you click on OK, now see what is that you are able to see with the 4-letter abbreviation that I have given here. Again, you are able to see this some setting sort of image here. You are able to see this, right? When you click on this, here you are able to see, right, one option, show aliases. So that is in the tick mode. If I'm clicking on this one more time. So again, you will see the unaliased, the basic segment column, how you are having earlier, you are able to see that. When you want to show the aliases, then you can show the aliasing. Okay. Now, how to hide the row ID field and again unhide it. So what is that they are saying? Here, when you are getting your data from your data sources, here you are having only 21 fields, that is well and good, well fine data. But in your real times, when you're getting one column, when you're getting one table, in that table, there might be many columns which are unuseful for you at the Tableau. Yes or no? Only few columns will be required for you to do something at the Tableau end, right? So all the unused columns, do you need that data at the Tableau end? Guys, can you please mute? Why? Because it will be disturbance for you only. Okay. So all those unused columns are required for you at the Tableau end? No, not required, right? You are not at all developing any report using those not required columns. For one such example is, I don't need this row ID as of now. Let us imagine I don't need this row ID. So here, what is that I'm doing? I'm just clicking again. For each of the column, we'll have some options, right? Here, when I go to these options of this row ID, I'm having one option called hide. I have hidden the column that I got it here. Then again, to show back that, go to this show hidden fields. When I'm showing the hidden field, it is still in the hidden mode only. Again, if you want to unhide that, just go to the options and unhide this. Why we need to hide or unhide? Why we need to hide the columns? Because out of 100 columns, you just need only 10 or 8 columns to develop one report from this table. Guys, I'm not saying that under complete. Again, you are bringing some one more table. Again, from that you are using only 3 or 4 columns. Then all the remaining 80 columns, do you need the data? That is why just hide that. Why we need to hide all these things means only enough amount of data if you are bringing it to Tableau. Obviously, the performance will increase or not. So that is very the last topic, that performance increasing, all this that. But step by step, when we are moving further, we'll learn the points clearly. What is that you need to learn at that point, so that that idea will come when you are moving in the further topics. Okay. Obviously, when you are getting only required amount of data, obviously less amount of data you are bringing means obviously the performance will be increasing. Yes or no? Yes. Now, try to create an extract. We will not talk about this scenario today, guys. If I talk about creating the extract, so that is too early. So that is why I'm not talking about creating the extract case. Where do you see when you want to know the remote field name? So what is that remote field name? Till this point, we kept something in the hidden. Like we collapsed this space. Now again, I'm clicking on this expand. Now I'm able to see some table, guys. I'm dragging it furthermore. I'm able to see some table sort of thing. Before that, here, what is that I'm doing? Here I'm having customer name, right? Or else I'm having ship date, right? Just I'm renaming this ship date, guys. Either click on this rename or else double click here to rename this. And I'm just giving it as ship, guys. Ship date, I have renamed it as ship. Now come to this area. Now here you are having type means what is the data type that you are having? What is the field name that you are having? What is the physical table from which table you are getting your data? And what is the remote field name? So what is this all this? Let us understand here. So here I changed here from ship date to ship, right? Where it is changing under this field name, the name got changed to ship. But here under ship remote field name, the name is ship date. That means remote field name is the name that you are getting from your data source. At the Tableau and how you are changing, that name is shown here in the name of field name. Okay, so this is the name from your data source. This is the name from your Tableau end. Okay. Guys, do you need any break?
No, it's fine, ma'am, basically.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Shall we continue?
Continue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry?
You continue.
These ones? No, here, let us change for order date here. Let us rename this order date, guys. Order. I'm giving it as order. Immediately where the name is changing, guys. Under this field name, the name is changing. Under this remote field name, the name is not changing. That means this is the name that you are getting from your data source. At the Tableau and for your requirement or for your convenience, you change the name. What is that name at the Tableau and what is the name that you got from your data source? Those details are shown here. This is simply called the metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is talking about data about data. What is the data that you are containing? Quick revision. I haven't got you, Jayashree. I'm. Do you need any break?
No, ma'am, how we reached to this sample superstore? Because while downloading the app, I missed that step, and then later on, where to find all this tables, I couldn't get it.
Yeah, here, did you register Rayapati Analytics?
Yes.
Did you register Rayapati Analytics? Are you able to see this first 2 weeks folder?
Yes.
Yes, right? So then go to the first week 1 videos. Below to that
Okay.
week 1 scenarios are there. Yes or no?
Okay.
Just below to that, you are having 2 data sets.
Okay.
Okay, just download these 2 data sets.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys, someone is asking something. Can you? Yes? Yeah, sure. Yes, yes. No, just here, this expand and collapse, right? I'm using this toggle. And again, I told you, right? From the version 2021.3 earlier to 2021.3, there is some UI change. There are some UI changes. In the prior version, just if you try to observe here, this toggle was not there, guys. Just try to observe this. I don't have prior versions of 2021.3. Just here, this toggle is introduced from the version 2021.3 or later version of 2021.3, something. Okay, so this is about this. Now here, How to toggle between Tableau landing page and data source page, that you know. How to change the data types in the data source, that you know. Do the aliasing for the region dimension, change central to north. So what is that this scenario is talking about means, when someone is asking to alias something, it is not a mandatory thing to alias all the field dimensional field members that are available in your dimension. It is something, for example, instead of central, I got the data from the data source as central, east, south, and west. But here at the Tableau end, I just want to show it this central as not. Only rest of the data is fine. Only the thing needs to be changed here is this north. From central, I want to change it to north. Only one part of the dimensional field members can also be aliased. That is what we want to talk about. Okay, now here, yes, ma. Yeah, no. Yeah, tell me. Yes, I'll show you that. When we will alias, how we will alias, all these things, once we start designing the sheets, we will see how, what is this alias. See here, so it is too early to show you that. Here, what is that I have changed? Yeah, that is what it is reflecting here, right? That is allocated to north. No, here it is not about miscarrying the data, or it is whatever that you are doing, right? Here, this is the presentational end. Why we changed this? Might be the end user is asking for this. He wants to present it as north instead of that central and all this. How you saved it the data source and he's least bothered about. But while presenting the data, he wants to understand that east, west, north, south. So yes. So how data behaves, that also I'll explain you guys here. So this, whenever the one scenario is explained, I'll come to this phase. What is this view data and everything you'll understand. Don't worry. How data behaves, how aggregation happens, everything. Okay, now let us come back to this. How to change the data types, this is also completed. Hide the customer ID column, that you know. Rename the data source name in the Tableau canvas space. So here, when I'm having this data source, when I have connected to, this is the data source name, this is the table that I'm using. So automatically Tableau has given the name as orders sample superstore. Now here, just click on that. I'm changing it as Excel data source. Right? Why we need to rename here? Again, I'm coming back to here. Here you're able to see, right? Here in real times, we might not, but generally we might have more than one data source connected here. So when you are having more than one data source connected, which data source is what, to have that clear idea, we will rename. Why I'm asking, here also you can rename, right click on this. Here also you will get the option to rename, and at the Tableau canvas also you can have the option to rename. Okay, when we will have more than one data source, we'll see that cross database joins, data blending. There are many topics to talk, guys, but export the orders table data to CSV. What is it they're asking here? You have connected to your data source and you got your data, and this is the data table that you are having. So what is that? Guys, in Tableau, there is this option of downloading the data in the form of Excel at different phases, guys. When you are having the view at the view level, when you are having your dashboard at the dashboard level, at the server level, you will have the option to download the data. Why they need the data to be downloaded means, in some cases, the end user will ask you to have the data in the Excel. What is the data that you use to build the views, or what is the data that you use to build some report? For example, here I am downloading, how to develop this report. We'll see later. Here you are having some report. Even at this view level also, if they want to see the data, that also can be exported. As of now, this is the table that you have connected to. This data they want in the form of CSV. Then go to the option of data. Here you are able to see one option, export data to CSV. Which table you have connected to? Then go to that orders table, and here the data will be saved in the form of CSV. Then save that data in your any folder where you want to keep it. Okay, the data is readily available. No server credentials and all these things, right? You can download your data. Now here, change the row ID data type to string. So you can change the data type to string, right? So that you know how to change the data types here. So why we need to change the data type, when we need to change the data type, and how the data will change for each data type change, that understanding you need to have, guys. If you have time today, why I'm saying is that whether you are watching the remaining videos, that is fine, guys. But I'm saying that you are able to see one either tomorrow or today or day tomorrow, that is fine. But the compulsory videos that you need to watch, whether you are watching this the first videos or not, I'm least bothered. But these 7 and 8, these 2 videos are a must to work on Tableau, guys. You need to understand some basic things. Even after watching, you might not understand all the points, but keep all those points in your mind so that when you are coming along with me in solving the scenarios, you will understand what are the points that we mentioned in these 2 videos. So what is discrete, what is continuous, what is dimension, what is measure? If you can understand some points, you might not understand some points, that is fine. Just watch the videos. Then when you're coming along with me, at some points you will get that, okay, this is what they have spoken about in those videos. That understanding you will have. Okay, why? Because as week 1, I'll explain the theory also. So just to give you some feasibility with the interface, I'll explain the theory also. But this theory you need to learn by your own, 7 and 8. That is why I'm requesting you to watch those 2 videos. Now, let us come back to the scenarios. Now try building, okay, no, not this one. Change the data type, that is also completed. Now here, this live and extract, we will have the topic tomorrow, guys. Why? Because if I explain today, so that is too heavy for you today. So let us not confuse you. Tomorrow we will have this session. Again, about saving the workbook also, we need some 15-20 minute explanation. That is also I'm not discussing. Shall we start building the basic visualizations, guys? So what is that?
Yeah.
These points we'll talk tomorrow with a fresh start. Now let us start our building the basics. So what is that scenario? Here, this is the scenario is design DAB means design a view to display region-wise sales and color it with region. Display only sales values on the bar. So this is my scenario. Now, once you feel that whatever that you need to do, the required modifications, you have prepared your data and everything is looking very perfect, then come to the sheet 1 here, where you will start your journey of designing the dashboards. To design your dashboards, first you need to have your worksheets. So what is meant by worksheets, what is meant by dashboards, that you will understand. As of now, my first scenario that I need to understand here is that this one. So for that, again, something we changed here earlier. I just need that back. Why this system? Okay, so why I drag and drop, you will not, don't get confused, guys. So you will understand everything. Now here, design a view to display region-wise sales. Guys, this is called the data pane. Once you have connected to your data, whatever the dimensions and measures that you are having in your data set, that are coming like this. So dimensions, after dimensions, you will have some thin line here and you are getting your measures. Dimensions are coming in the blue color and measures coming in the blue color means it will not come in blue color. When you hover, you'll observe blue color. When you come to your measures, you will observe this green color. Dimensions are blue fields, measures are green fields. So what is that? Until that point, the data is in your data pane. So this is called data pane. Row shelf, column shelf, marks card. This is called marks card. Color window, size window, text window, detail shelf, tooltip, filter shelf, pages shelf. This is workspace. Okay, this terminology is important, guys. Now here, till this point, the data is available here. This is not considered as you are using your data. When you will consider you are using your data, what is your requirement, guys? When I need region here. So they want to see what are all the sales that they are getting for each of the region. Then this is the region that I'm having in my database. If you are unable to find with this search like this, then go to this search, guys. Then here, just search it for region. Then here, whatever that is there with this region, now you are getting this. Once I get the region, I'm trying to drag that region to the workspace. Now see, wherever it can be dropped, wherever it can be used, all those fields are getting these red marks. Now see, till this point, when you are not bringing something, it is grayed out. When I'm bringing something, it can be accepted anywhere. But to build the view, I'm dropping in the row shelf. Rows means the dimensional field members, each region is coming one below to each other. What happens if I drop it in columns? They are coming one next to each other in the horizontal format. If you are taking it in the rows, it is coming in the vertical format. Right? Now I am having my region. Each dimensional field member that you will bring to the row shelf or column shelf, they will give you the headers. That means what is this east, what is this north? You are getting the headers or not? So dimensions will gives you headers. Now what is that you want? I want region wise sales. Then I am bringing sales. So till the point that I'm not dragging sales, it is showing like sales. Now when I start dragging this, immediately it is adding some aggregation, guys. What is that aggregation? Sum of sales. So what is this sum of sales? Now here, what is that it is happening? Let us understand some basics here. When I'm, guys, whatever the data that you are getting, whatever the data that you are getting, that is available here also in the form of view data. You're able to see this view data, right? When I click on this view data, so whatever the data that you got into this, that complete data is available, guys. Let me drag it. Now you're able to see it. Now, about which columns I'm talking here, I'm talking about region and I'm talking about sales. I'm trying to bring sales and I'm trying to keep it next to the region. Now see, how many times this north is repeating, guys? So if I click on this region like this, it will sort the view like this. Now east is coming for these many times. But in the view, are you getting east for these many times? Only one time you are getting your east. That means one more point. Dimensions will avoid duplicates. Dimension will never show the duplicates. But for these many times of east, some transactions happened, right? Under east, they are selling some tooth powder, toothpaste, face powder, some groceries, this, that they are selling under this east. For each of it, some sale value will be there, right? Some price will be there, right? So these are all the sales that it got produced. So here, all these values will be added. Added means in the aggregation terms, they will be summed up, right? That is why you are getting the aggregation of sum of sales here. You're getting my point? Okay, that is why you are getting sum of sales. Sorry?
Can
Now,
I note my what is the means the DAV, madam?
what is?
What is the means of DAV?
DAV. DAV means design a view. That's it. You are talking about this, right?
Okay.
Okay, design a view.
Okay.
Okay, now here I'm getting sum of sales. Why I have taken this is title bar, guys. So what is this title bar? I'll tell you. But to show you the scenario, I kept it in the title bar. Okay, now here sum of sales. That is how you got your value. Then I'm able to see the bars by default. Did I ask Tableau to give me the bars or something? No. Tableau by itself has taken that initiative. When you are bringing your data, it is giving you the bar chart. Okay, I'm clearing this sheet, guys. One more time I'm developing. When you are not having anything, just observe the marks card, guys. This is called marks card, guys. Here you are getting some T in the bracket and automatic. Now I'm bringing region. Now I brought the sales. See, now this automatic got changed to bar chart. That means Tableau has the intelligence that you are getting some dimension and measures, and that is how it has given you the bars here. Okay, now here, this is the space that is available for you, but Tableau by default, it is taking this much space only to develop your report. But you can present this on this entire space that is available. You can't draw a separate line. You can't build another view here. One view means this, whatever that you want to do, you can do here. So this space is still available for you. To make use of the space here, you are able to this standard, right? Click on this drop down. Which option of the view will be fit for this? That you can choose it. For example, here I'm taking entire view. So it is taking the space that is given here. Now, with the view, I can understand that this east, west is giving me highest sales, and then east, then north, then south. But what is the sale value? So when I'm hovering on that, you are getting some small box that is called tooltip, but that is fine. But immediately with the view, am I able to see which one, what is the sale value of this? Then to get the value here, you are able to see this T, right? Here, when I hover on the T, it is showing show mark labels. When I click on this, immediately what is the value of that? That value is coming here. Okay. Now here, which one is here? How many marks? How many marks means how many points you got, guys? That means how many regions you are having. Immediately you can say 4. Why? Because that is countable in the view as of now. If you are having more dimensional field members, how many number of field members you are getting in the view? To understand that, if you come to the leftmost corner, you are able to see right below to this leftmost corner. 4 marks. That means here in the view, you are getting 4 marks. Each one is considered as 1 mark. So it is in total, it is showing us the 4 marks. Now again, which one is giving me the highest sales? West is giving me the highest sales. As we are having countable values, I can understand which one is giving the highest sales. But if the dimensional field members are more, then can I do the relative comparison, which is giving more, which is giving less? No. Then to show which one is giving the highest or least, this one will help us to sort the view in the ascending or in the descending. Now I arranged them in the descending order. That is fine. I arranged them. I got the values. Now they are asking us to display only sale values. I have shown you the sale value. Now here, they are asking us to color the view also. Now I want to color the view with what? With region they are asking. Then I already used this region, right? Then can I use this region to color? No. So that also you can use, but the view will be different. So what is this view? Again, you will get confused. That is why this is called stacked bar. You will understand tomorrow. As of now, again to use the field in the view, the same region, again bring the region one more time. And what is that you want to do with this? I want to color the view. That is why I'm dropping in the region into the color. Then whatever the color that they have allocated, by default, Tableau will take some colors and it will assign the colors. Let me sort the view. Now, whatever the colors that Tableau has assigned, Tableau is giving the information like this. This is called the legend, color legend. As I dropped in the color legend, color, I'm calling it as color legend. There is one more thing called size and all these things you will understand. But here, being west in the highest position, it is taking the gray color, guys. It is not it doesn't suit with the, like it should, as it is standing in the highest, I thought of taking this in the green color. Then where can I get this green color? Either go to your color legend here, click on this drop down, edit colors, or else go to the color window where you dropped your colors and click on this edit color. When you click on this edit color, by default, Tableau has taken some color from this color palette called automatic. And then still Tableau is giving you these many options of color palettes. Whatever that, for example, I'm taking Tableau 10, Tableau 20, like this color palettes. Now here, like this, you can select. For East, I'm taking some color. Hold this, click on North, I'm giving some color. Click on South, I'm giving some color. Click on West, I'm giving some color like this. Or else, instead of that, click on this assign palette. See, here as you are having only 4 dimensions, you can select like this, you can assign like this. If you are having 20 here, if you are having 200 here, can you assign like this? No. Then in that case, click on this assign palette. Then might be in some companies, they are having some custom colors, right? They'll have some themes. Might be they need to have that color themes. When the color theme has given, might be they are not having in the list that you are having. Then you can have them some custom colors into your color palettes. How we'll do that, we'll see later. Where we can do that, in this Tableau repository, if you observe under this Tableau repository, you are having one folder, one notepad sort of thing. You are able to see these preferences, right? So by using this, you can add your custom color palette. So what is that? I'll show you later. Okay. So this is about this, guys. Okay, let us change this. Even see, only what is the color I want to change, guys? I want to change only for the West. Rest of the things I felt it okay. Then what is that I'm doing? Immediately, I'm just where I'm getting this gray color, I'm just double clicking on this, guys. Directly it will open and it will gives you that color to be changed. Even here, for example, this color I'm choosing. For West, this color I'm choosing. Or else, just go to this, just double click on this. Again, the color palette, if you want to choose some other custom color, again, this will be open. So how to change all these things, we'll learn later, guys. So this is how you build one report, guys. I have built my report. I have done everything. Then what is that? The end user asked me that, but instead of taking region into rows, just take region into columns so that I can have the view horizontally. Then again, what is that I need to do? Again, do I need to take out everything? I need to do this. Again, I want to bring region this time to columns, this time to sales to rows. As you are having only one dimensional field member or 2 or 3, you can drag and drop like this. But you might be taking more than one dimension, more than one measure, then every time dragging and dropping and taking into the others, it will not help, right? Then you are able to see this option, right? Swap rows and columns. This will help you to move your rows to columns, rows to columns to rows, rows to columns. Okay. Guys, I'm not discussing the next scenarios, guys. Today is the day 1, right? I don't want to roast you much. So if you have any doubt.
Ma'am, one quick question here.
Yes.
Earlier you have mentioned that
Yes. Yes. No, it is not about handling the scenario. Here, see how you are getting your dimensions. East, below to east, north is coming, below to north, south is coming, one below to other it is coming. But end of the day, in the back end, how you are presenting your data, whatever that you want, you are playing with this data, it will not change, right? The underlying data, this is called the underlying data. So this underlying data will change with your presentation. No, here still what East is having the same. Guys, anytime Tableau will goes to your data and it will queries the data. What is that it is handling for East? All that will be aggregated and it is coming back and it is showing you the data. Tableau is just a read-only file. Whatever is there at the end, just it will reflect that. how you are presenting. This is presentational level. This is Tableau level thing. No, this is not a histogram. Histogram is the bar, horizontal bar or vertical bar. That's it. This is horizontal bar. This is vertical bar. Now, what is that it is happening when I'm taking region in the rows, here it is coming as east, north, south, one below to each other. When I'm taking region into columns, east, vertically, you're able to see, right? East, next to north, next. Yeah. Yeah, sure, ma. Guys, any other doubts?
Not from my side, ma'am. Everything is clear.
So from here, from the data source page, once we have done whatever the required changes, I'm coming to this sheet 1. Again, if I want to develop new report, I'll open a new worksheet. You are able to see, right? Here, after sheet 1, you are having this image here. This is the place where you will go to the next worksheet, or if you come to this place, if you click on this drop down, new worksheet, new dashboard, story, even if you come to this worksheet, new worksheet. Hello? This is the workspace. This one, view data. Okay, this one. This is the one you're talking. I haven't shipped. Just I have seen the data. I just closed this. I came back to this. No, I'm not getting your question. Might be. This,
How to get the data, metadata
I
type?
think this one, aliasing and all these things. I just came to the sheet 1. I can explain, but I'm not.
So here you will get a north to south like that, right? So that data, metadata type.
You want to see the metadata?
This in sheet 1, ma'am. In
No,
sheet
no.
1.
See from where. See, let us understand few basic journey details of Tableau. Once we have from the landing page, we have come to this data source page where we got our data, where we prepared our data. From here, we'll come to sheet 1 where we start our designing the dashboards. Okay, this is the flow. Yeah. Any more doubts, guys?
Ma'am, here you will find one view data, right? In this.
Yes.
How to? Okay.
On this view data here, let me show you one more thing. What is that you are able to see this? The complete data that you are getting, right? Now
Yes.
see. What is this data? This view data.
Okay.
Right click on the sheet and here you are able to see view data. This is this view's data at this aggregated level. This is what is meant by aggregated level. At each of the region, I'm getting some value. That means this is all aggregated and we are getting this data. Now here, this is called underlying data. That means row level, each row level without aggregation, without anything, how the data is available at the raw position.
Okay.
At a raw level. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Any other doubts, guys? Guys, did everyone registered at Rayapati Analytics? Why? Because why I'm asking is that these 2 videos you just need to watch for 1 or 2 times, guys. Even if you don't understand anything, fine, wait. Just watch these videos. Just keep it in your mind. That's it. How many of you not registered it?
I have not registered, ma'am, but I'll do it right away after this.
Do this. Why? Because from tomorrow onwards, don't wait for the link to be posted or somewhere to find, guys. Just register at Rayapati Analytics. Open rayapatianalytics.com, guys. Go to login here. Directly it will ask you for
And ma'am, once
Here
again,
you will-
if we'll download your app basically, so everything, the class will be there also, right? On the app.
That is what I'm showing you here. Just see, I'm clicking on this login, guys. So here I'm logging in with this. So with not user like instructor credential, but as a now here. Yes, you're able to see, right? Tableau free live sessions, July morning batch. You're able to see one thing, one ongoing live session. Everyone. Why? Because don't wait for anyone to post the link, guys. You can come to here. Just go to this folder. Here, this is already happening, right? So now you will get this as live, and here click on this join class to join the class.
That's correct.
Guys, everyone,
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
you're able to understand, right? Don't wait for,
Mhm.
of course, we'll post the link, but I'm showing you the feasible ways, right? Just register and you will get the access to this. Everyone will get the access to this July free sessions. Now just come to this here. Again, I'm showing, I'm going back to the courses. Now here, just come to this. Here you will see Tableau free live sessions, July morning batch. You will get the indication like one ongoing live session. For rest of the videos, see, you will have the access to first 2 weeks also, but you will not get that notification here. Why? Because the session is happening under this folder. Now click on this folder, come to this. Here you are able to see that which session is happening here. The list is coming here. From that, click on this join class.
Ma'am, where we'll get the recording class, like recorded video? I mean, whatever you are today's recording class I'm talking about. I mean, like.
In the same folder. Once the session is ended here, what is that it will show here means live session, live class ended, recorded session available, like that. Just click on again, click on that. You can watch this. But where you will get the first 2 weeks of the recordings, that folder is this, first 2 weeks. Okay, just go to this.
Okay.
Here, this will be available. Watch each of the videos. Just try the scenarios, download this data set and keep it under.
Yeah, I'm talking about the recording video, which I mean the class recording, which we are.
Yeah, this one I've just shown you, right? The same folder, Tableau free live session.
Okay.
Once this session is ended, again here only this will be available as recorded.
Okay, fine then. Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, and you said to watch some 7 and 8 videos, must-watch videos.
Yes.
What are those videos? Could you mention the names?
7 and 8, dimensions and measures, discrete and continuous.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
These 2 videos. Don't get, don't see, even if you are not understanding anything, fine, just listen and leave.
Okay.
You will understand in later sections. Don't worry.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Which videos you are not getting? First 2 weeks. Did you register at Rayapati Analytics? You are not getting. Can you WhatsApp the details at 9121314333 or 9892? I have shown you in the earlier. Just they'll help you. Okay. Okay, guys. Any other doubts, guys?
Okay. Clear.
Yes. Guys, if any other doubts, please tell me. Yes. You need to go to Rayapati Analytics and register, and you will get the access to, mostly you will get the SQL training videos, this folder, and this folder is readily available for you.
So what about that course price and all everything? Who can help us?
That can you WhatsApp on 9121314333?
Yeah. So they will.
Yeah. They will assist you.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, guys. Any other doubts?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, tell me.
Clear.
Oh, clear. Okay then, guys. Okay. Free of class. No, till Friday you can attend. Then take your decision. That's it. Yeah, sure, ma'am. Okay. If no doubts, then any other doubts, guys? I'm asking everyone. Rajeshwar, are you there? Okay, guys, then I'm ending the session. Bye. Let's meet tomorrow. Every day, the session will start exactly at 7:05, guys. It is not that today or tomorrow we are starting. No, even throughout these sessions will start exactly at 7:05. So don't take that time, and by 7:03 or 7:04, just join. From 7:05 onwards, the session will start. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Ma'am. Yeah. Sure.